Hi, it's Martin Chown. It's Friday the 12th of June, and for my CEO update this week, I'd like to talk to you about where we are on Restart and then a short update on Test and Trace. So Restart first of all. So we're into phase 3 of our Restart, which I think I shared with you before. We have 6 phases of our restart of operations back to full operations on the main Sellafield site. There are 47 operations that we identified as part of phase 3, and already 30 of those are running. So we have staff returning to their work fronts on site, nuclear operations and major projects. This week, I've had the chance to visit staff who are working in the fuel handling plant and in Magnox, and it was great to talk to everybody about how the arrangements are working for them. Many of those staff have been working throughout. Some of those have recently returned to work. And on that point, I think it's really important that as staff are coming back in, we all take the time to re-familiarise ourselves with the operations which have changed, the access, the egress, the changing room facilities, and how we work on site. It's really important that safety is right at the forefront of our minds as we do that, and we re-familiarise ourselves with everything that we need to do to carry out our work effectively and, more importantly, safely. A short update on where we are with Test and Trace. Right from the start of COVID, I wanted to have a testing facility that we can use at Sellafield as part of our reassurance of who can work and how people can work. Frankly, in the early days, the testing facilities that were available weren't suitable. They weren't ratified by Public Health England, and the reliability of those wasn't suitable for what we wanted to use them for. I'm absolutely delighted to say that now the testing facility that we do have put in place into Yacht and Fuse is absolutely of high calibre, and we can rely on those results, and that will be ready to use from next week. So we'll be able to test workers very quickly and get results in 60 to 90 minutes, and have capacity as it ramps up to be able to test up to about 150 workers a day. So a real commitment from us and a real part of how we work safely at Sellafield and really build that rapid reassurance and that resilience as we start to return to work across all of our shifts. We are going to start planning now about how we can operate the more complex nuclear facilities, how we can restart Magnox in weeks to come, and that work for that planning is now restarted, and I hope some of you will engage and be working on that in the next weeks as we start to come back to work in that phased and controlled way. Some people have asked me when are things going to get back to normal, and I suppose my reflection on that is normal is perhaps some way away. We will restart all of our operations across June, July and maybe into August. But getting back to full productivity is probably going to take longer than that. And we're probably talking about end of September or maybe even October for some of our projects and some of our facilities. But that working will be different. It won't be the same as where we were before unless there's some kind of breakthrough in how we deal with COVID. So coming from that, there are some opportunities though. There are opportunities about better working from home, different ways that we can run shift operations and have different people working on site and different interfaces with our work fronts. So some of that we will want to bake into the long-term future for Sellafield about how we become more efficient and what we do in all of our operations going forward. That was really it for the CEO update for today. I hope you found that useful, and I hope to see you all soon. Stay safe. Bye-bye.